Well, speaking of controversy, and your readers have spoken, do you want to read out some of the comments on Twitter, some of the disgruntled readers' comments?
Sure. We've got this one from Christian Oldewager. The SA Guild of Motoring Journalists need to consider changing their approach. Look at the UK for advice. Porsche is not the public's choice. That in itself is quite telling. Look, the criteria is also based on the European Car of the Year. And again, how would one define what's the public's opinion?
It seems almost like a vehicle that one would aspire to. This would be the dream car. It doesn't necessarily mean I can afford it, and it's a realistic choice for me.
Exactly, and once again it comes down to attainability. I suppose if, for instance, in our readers poll, which we'll touch on a bit later, we've got the Audi A3, which ticks off the boxes in terms of, well, what you'd expect the car of the year to be. Great handling, great performance, great safety, but also attainability in terms of price point. If I can just read some tweets here, we've got journalist Chiro de Sena. The 2015 South African Car of the Year is completely unattainable. We've also got another tweet here from iAfrica's Ryan Bube. The SA's Car of the Year for 2015 announced. I still believe the Car of the Year needs categories. And again, that's telling. I think what we could do, perhaps with the next vote, is put up those categories, have perhaps a public vote too, and the motoring journalists as well, and then vote per category. No one has any problem with these vehicles who would have been tops in their categories competing against one another. We just don't want to make it seem as though, oh look, Porsche, given what it is, versus a car that's way down in terms of spec level, etc. How can one compete?
Now Serge, you guys have your own poll, and the Porsche Macan came 7th. Do you want to tell us more about what the Wheels24 readers thought about the Car of the Year?
Sure.
What they think should be the Car of the Year?
Yeah. Look, we've ran a poll since last year, ever since the semi-finalists and then finalists were announced. The Audi A3, as I mentioned before, tops in our readers poll with about 2,200 votes.
What is it about the A3 that the readers love so much?
Look, as our readers have commented as well, they love the look, especially. They love its handling, its price point, for instance. It's a car that's attainable as well and extremely practical. It deserves its spot in our readers poll and probably deserves its spot in the SA Car of the Year awards. In second place, we've got Mercedes-Benz C-Class and we've got BMW's M4. This has been the third year that we've run this kind of poll where the actual winner versus our readers poll has been completely different. As you can see, the Porsche Macan in 7th. So that's quite telling what the public thinks about Car of the Year, for instance.
Interesting. Thank you, Sergio.
You're welcome.